he has the gun pointed at the world. But the guy who has the gun pointed at the ISIS guy has an American flag and a Jerusalem flag out his back.
Okay.
So basically what it's saying is it's like American and Israel is coming at the world through ISIS.
That's right.
Meaning we recruit ISIS.
Yeah.
All these bad military, what do you call them, forces out there, we recruit and train all of them. If we don't recruit and train them, Israel recruits and trains them. So even like what happened with Obama and Desert Storm and all that other stuff, the people that were always fighting, it's crazy because we've trained them and gave them the knowledge that they have, the weapons that they have and everything. But then Americans looking like, oh, these people are doing this crazy stuff. No, we trained them and we're paying them to do this crazy stuff. It's the American government's messed up. That's it, bottom line. It's all corrupt.
Man, this dude that went in there.
He'll follow that all the way back to the UN. So I just feel it's all one big chess game leading up to the specific checkmate. It's going somewhere.
It's going somewhere, yes.
This ain't this.
Now that we're on ISIS, what do you think about the weapon trading? Because they're saying we don't know where they got the weapons from.
Oh no, the weapons came from us. They know where the weapons came from. They know exactly. But how could the American people, the American government, say that ISIS gave us weaponry? You know what I mean? We can't say that. We're the people that are supposed to be protecting American citizens. But at the end of the day, the government is not protecting American citizens. They have their own agenda out there. So there's an umbrella over banking. There's an umbrella over not even hip hop, but just music. There's an umbrella over entertainment. There's an umbrella over America. And there's probably, I'm gonna jump the gun and say 10 people over that umbrella that are straight trillionaires and they're pulling strings like this.
Yeah.
Think about this. Gas goes from, well, I'll take it back down to the barrel. $40 for a barrel order. No. First it was like $50 for a barrel order of oil. Then it dropped down. Then it went back up. Then it dropped down, and then it went back up. Why is it dropping down and going back up when we're controlling the gas in Saudi Arabia? That doesn't make any sense. You see what I'm saying? It's not that we're asking them for anything. We have our military people over there. We haven't left yet. So gas should be free for us. So gas is starting to go down now. But when gas was at $3.50 and $4, it shouldn't have been. They did that because they made money off of us. I'm telling you, it's a scam. So the best thing to do, because I'm not gonna call myself an activist. I'm not gonna say that I'm all on Illuminati issues and stuff like that. But I'm gonna say there's a bigger force, a higher force going on out there that us as individuals cannot control. So the more we talk about it and the more we put it out there, it's not really gonna help anything. It will only help if people come together as a group. America, I say this all the time, bro. American citizens have to come together and overthrow the American government. That sounds ridiculous, but guess what? The American government is the worst government that's put in place because they are not for our people. Think about Cuba, and the disembargo was just lifted from Cuba. But that was just some bullshit between the government, the American government, and Fidel Castro didn't want to suck the American government's dick. So he said, screw you guys. So what did he say? We're not shipping you guys nothing. And he said, you know what, screw you. I still got Canada and I still got Europe. So Canada citizens and European citizens have been traveling in and out of Cuba for all these years like it wasn't nothing. Cuba's not that bad, but they make it seem to American citizens that Cuba's the worst place ever. You see what I'm saying? No, it's wild out there, bro. It's wild out there. So you really can't get involved. You really can't say too much. You gotta focus on what you gotta do. And you can't listen to the TV. You can't listen to politics. You can't listen to everybody else. I'm gonna say this on camera right now. I'm voting for Donald Trump. There's 4 gangsters up there talking. He's winning.
That's real.
So I'm gonna rock with him.
That's right.
This man discussion right here. Hey, I got 15,000 people watching me now. So
for real? I just came up the street.
They're gonna like you. I'm telling you now. So yeah, you got the opinion from here. First, a lot of people might they don't want to say America's really shady when we do a lot of shady shit. I mean, I love the country, but there's a lot of issues with the love in the country. But I mean, maybe in some years it'll get better, but hey, I mean, who knows? I just gotta live my life, do what I gotta do to survive, and my family. I can't really worry about big issues, because if I do, I'm probably gonna end up dead.
Yup.
Especially with me and us being this color, they won't take us seriously.
You can't even think about it. I'm gonna say one more thing. All right, 2 days ago, my mom got in a car accident. This isn't off subject, but it's starting
She's
off
all right,
subject. She's good. She's okay. Drives a BMW. Okay, inside of all BMWs and Mercedes Benzes is black boxes. Okay, the black boxes have tracking system and recording systems in them. But they always tell you when you buy one of those high-end cars, you have to call OnStar and you have to set up your OnStar so you can receive the services. So you can have that high-end car, but if you're not paying the fee for OnStar, you don't have access to OnStar. Now, mom gets in an accident, okay? 30 seconds after the car smacks her, she's still inside the car, the speakers start talking and they say, Henrietta Acres, are you okay? They said her, Henrietta Acres, are you okay? My mom's in the car screaming, yelling, crying. She just got an accident. She don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? So she's like, yeah, like, who are you? And they said, oh, we're just making sure we know the car was just struck in the front. They know where the car was struck. They knew where she was at and everything. And they were like, do you need us to call the police or anything like that? Basically what I'm saying is, bro, we're watched. My mom got in an accident and they was through the speakers on her car in 30 seconds. But she doesn't pay for an OnStar account. Regardless, OnStar is always on. They're always watching, bro. Crazy.
Now that you bring that up, this isn't an accident, but I was on the phone with someone, called, we were talking, and then like 10 seconds later, I heard a full conversation with two other people. We were asking like, hello, who the hell is this? Both sides, and there was a lady and an older man talking. I'm like, how am I hearing their conversation when I didn't call them? I called her, but that was some crazy shit.
And they, in the backfield, they messed something up, and then, you know what I mean, and they had you. So that's what I'm saying, though.
That's real talk, dude. They are watching us, dog. So let that ride. And this to all my, back to America, all my wannabe thugs, wannabe gangsters, inspiring drug dealers, and all that shit, dog. Take it easy on their Instagram.
Be careful.
Shit,
if you flex, don't.
Flexing, dog.
That doesn't make sense, man.
It's a
if
setup.
you're a true gangster, you shouldn't have a social media account.
It's a setup. You use
100%.
Use your social
100%.
media for what you're supposed to use it for.
Yeah.
You feel me? Not for what you want to, for fantasy wise. Dog, they watching.
The minute the government see you, especially black getting some money, they gonna try to come at your ass.
But leave that, dog. Look, man. I'm gonna leave on this one. A while back, I don't know if y'all remember the story, and it's going to UK, so I don't know if y'all heard about it or not. But it was a cop, ex-cop, dead cop now, black man called Christopher Dorner. Christopher Dorner. I think he left from out of Arkansas, Alabama. He was a good cop. He went to LAPD, and supposedly something went down. He went on a road. He put out a hit list. He was missing. They couldn't find him. They were searching for him. He put a hit list out with certain cops' names on them. And their families, you dig?
Oh.
So, I mean, if you get a chance, read into it. However, I felt it was a bunch of bullshit behind it, and he pointed at the black man to make him look bad as usual. So, he was on the run, military trained cop, but long story short, he died. Okay, I was rooting for him, watched it like a movie. So, on my IG, I put one of the man's pictures up and said, long live Christopher Dorner, real niggas do real things. Because I feel there's a lot of bullshit that they spit out and there's more behind the story, as usual, than what they tell us. However, the point is, now, no hashtag. I'm fresh on IG. These are one of my self-inspired pictures.
Wow.
And out of the blue, I get hit by a white cop, some bodybuilder, CrossFit, who leaves his own comment, says, well, in the end, it's good that bad cop got his. Because he killed a lot of families and a lot of lives with yada yada yada. Nigga, I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you got on my page. You don't know none of my people. None of my people don't know you, dude.
No.
And I had no hashtags.
Yeah, bro.
What's going on, man? So my point is. Okay. Yeah, it's all good. Gotta get that cut. Yeah. So my point is though, out of the blue, homie, we being watched. And if y'all don't take it seriously, y'all will continue to play yourself and just wind up with special visits from the people at your front door, man. Tighten up. Tighten up.
Makes you think about it. Well, we'll wrap it up now. It's 2 Blunt TV. Cat.
Black
I didn't even get your name.
Education, AK.
Education. You got Twitter or Instagram or something?
Real Estate George. I am on Instagram. But at the end of the day, knowledge is power, and so is education. And that's what you're gonna kill them with. Education and knowledge, nothing else. You can have all the money in the world, but if you don't know what to do with that money, you don't know what you're doing, bro.
Real talk, man.
All right, I'm out.
Peace out. P67, baby.
Damn, that was a